Hello. Very good afternoon to all. It is great pleasure. Wonderful webinar on urban environmental management. I'm so excited to have you all here to take part in our webinar organized by the Civil Engineering Department, Mohamed Sathak Engineering College, Keelakarai. First of all, I would like to thank our management, chairman, our secretary ma'am, directors for giving permission as to organize such a wonderful, knowledgeable webinar today. Our Mohamed Sathak Engineering College is a first self-finance college. It was established in 1984. It is a minority institution. Here we gave cultural-based education what people need today. We offer 10 UGs and 9 PG programs. It is the ISO certified institution. We got AICT approved from New Delhi and also got a permanent affiliation for all courses from Anna University, Chennai. We got approval from DGS for Marine Engineering Department and CEO for Architecture Department. We got NAC accreditation with the grade B++. Now we applied NBA and we'll get autonomous very soon. We are having clean and green campus. In Civil Engineering Department, we are having young and energetic faculties specialized in all fields. We are having well-equipped labs which are satisfied the Anna University syllabus and the research level. We are producing university rank holders every year. Dear audience, today we are having the great eminent personality as a speaker. It is my proud privilege to welcome Dr. Chandran and proud to say he is one of our alumni. On behalf of Civil Engineering Department, I want to thank our honorary chief guest Dr. S. Chandran, Associate Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Thiagarajar Engineering College, Madurai, for taking his precious time to share his experience and thoughts to the audience through this webinar. Hello, Jia. Continue, ma.
Good afternoon to all. Thank you for this afternoon. Today we are pleased to welcome the College of Engineering. Dr.S. Chandran is working as a professor in the Department of Engineering for the past 19 years. UG from Mohamed Sathak Engineering College in 1997. PG and PhD from Chennai the year 2001-2009. Its area of specialization is water resources. Notable alumni. He is a second Assistant, India, Tamil Nadu Environment and Sustainability, and C. And doing PhD under his guidance. His research work total sponsor 50 lakhs. He has received this sponsored various agencies like Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board, WRO, PWD, Institute of Hydrology, DSP, and SPARC. He has more than 50 publications in national and international journals and conferences. Today, he will be sharing with us on environmental management. So, audience, we are request our audience to mute your audio. With that, I hand you to the speaker, Dr.S.Chandran. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Is it audible? So very good afternoon to my teacher, Dr. Veena Madam, and the management of the Mohamed Sathak Engineering College, principal, all the faculty members of Civil Engineering Department, head of the department, and faculty who is coordinating Professor Muthumari. And apart from that, there are so many participants. I would like to thank every one of you for joining for this talk on urban environmental management. Just to test, Muthumari, how the voice is coming? ஒரு சின்ன எக்கோ வந்துட்டே இருக்கோ? இப்ப இருக்கா? சரி, okay. Is it audible? So I will continue. You just make a request to everybody to put their audio and video in mute. So thanks for everyone. So today I'm going to talk about urban environmental management. I think you are seeing a screen in which the background is a river. This river is called River Vaigai in Madurai. Exactly, it is running from the Western Ghats, crossing Madurai, reaching Ramanathapuram, where this college, Mohamed Sathak Engineering College, is there.
Slide வரலமா?
Why I am putting this background is, சொல்லுங்க. Slide வரலையா?
அப்ப வந்துச்சு slide.
Wait. Slide share.
இல்ல. Coming. Yes, Chandran, proceed.
வருதா madam?
வருதுப்பா.
Are you able to see us right now?
Yeah, வருது.
So this is the background of the river, Vaigai River at the origin. So there is a beautiful example of how the urban pollution kills a river. I will show in presentation. So the entire stretch, once it reaches the urban population, it becomes a sewage carrier. Keeping this as a very important point of change, I would like to move forward to my presentation. I think I'm in the slide number 2. Okay, is it changed?
Yes.
Okay, it's a small information that there are 2.1 billion people have no access to a drinking water. So this is given by the United Nations. As I am a person working on water resources, I would like to talk about water more. So I am giving the structure of this presentation. I'll talk about definition, urbanization, Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals, and climate change and its impact on urban. The two most important aspects of urban is water and wastewater, and finally opportunities for everyone. Are you able to see a slide?
Yes, pa. Yes. Go ahead.
So this is a beautiful urban agglomeration. So you are seeing huge number of population living in a small place. Let us see the historical development of urbanization. 200 years before, all the population was living in urban. The next slide, in 1800 it is 3%, 1914, almost in 2008 it is 50%, and the prediction in 2030 it is going to be 65%. So you may ask a question, what is the problem of this urban population? You can see North America is spread with the dark, with the light, and Africa is dark. So if you look at the global population trends, in 1950 to 2000, you are seeing three bars here. The bar on rose colored is talking about urban population. The dark blue talking about the developed countries, and the light on developing countries. So it has come to 2000. The light blue, the developing countries, they have overtaken the developed nation in 1970, and now they exactly twice the population of developed countries. So the big message here is, in the slide I'm projecting, India is going to lead the world's urban population surge by 2050, and we are living now. So India we have almost 33 capital cities. Apart from that, we have selected 100 smart cities in the phase 1. Almost all the smart cities are near or greater than 1 million population, that is distant us. So what are the different problems in the urban environment? Number 1 is water. Number 2 is waste, both liquid waste and solid waste. I'm using a water waste water stage. Then solid waste, air pollution, traffic management, urban slums, and habitats. Even if you look at the Corona 2019, we find the cities of New York and Bombay are most affected. The simple reason is the density of population. So in the presentation, I told you Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals. All my dear viewers, so my kind request is, attending this seminar or seminar really give something good for the society. Mutumari, is it okay?
Yes.
some here, but I don't know how to rectify that. Is it manageable or very, very disturbing?
No, manageable.
Okay, right. So if you look at this picture, in 2000, the world leaders come together and they talked about the Millennium Development Goals. They want to achieve before 2015. There are 8 goals. So eradicate poverty and hunger, universal primary education, promote gender equity and empower women, reduce child mortality, improve maternal health, combat HIV and AIDS, and environmental sustainability. Out of this, almost 75% 8 go 100%. Education up to 5th standard. So they are telling that at least by 2015, children everywhere, boys and girls alike, will be able to complete a full course of primary schooling. Wherever I am going for a talk, I used to tell how education is very important for this world. So how the people are suffering without having education. Why I am telling this to is, when you are capable to get an education, you are responsible for this world. So it is not for a fun or for time pass that we are all doing this. So everybody listening, it's my kind request. We are having so much of responsibility to serve for the society and community. Because the getting primary schooling is difficult for crores of people in the world. But now we are listening to a webinar with all modern tools. So how much we have developed into this world. So how much we should be responsible for improving the life of poor and downtrodden. This is my kind request to everyone. Now I am getting the remaining part of the slides. Now I am moving to the next goal called Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals came due to the failure or not able to meeting the Millennium Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals are 17 goals. I would like to touch upon few goals which are very, very important. So goal number 1 is on end poverty in all forms. Goal number 2 is about end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition. Number 3 is about access to water and sanitation for all. Make cities safe, resilient, sustainable. Resilient. What happened to Kolkata a week back? Surely the population of Kolkata must be 1 crore or more than that. So this cyclone made it completely devastated. Now the word resilience is coming to the picture. What do you mean resilience? How quick you are coming up or get up? How quick you are having the system to bring back the life normal? That is called resilience. So through the world, the greatest challenge for the cities is climate change. Due to the climate change, we are going to face so many natural devastations like tsunami or cyclone or hurricane and flood. So the question is how you can bring your papers like normal. That is on this level. 12 is on sustainable consumption. My dear friends, the people who are living in urban are really the for carbon emission, so much of energy consumption. They are behind pollution and they are behind so much of natural resources waste. So that's why a person who is working on urban environmental management should know about the sustainable consumption. So the next one is the climate change. Out of the 17 goals, I think I have shared almost 6 to 7 goals, which are more relevant to urban environment. So let us see something about the challenges. The greatest challenge is population growth, our consumption and climate change. You please should know a word called ecological footprint. Right now, I am having a paper called Sustainable Management of Urban Ecology for my ME students in Thiagarajar College of Engineering, where I am working. We are having ME Environmental Engineering. Almost we are having it for the past 10 years. So we are offering a paper on urban ecology. So the topic on ecological footprint, the definition is human demand on nature. It's a very beautiful definition. How much the human is demanding to the nature. If you look at the places like Madurai, our corporation area is 150 square kilometer. The population is 1.5 million. That means 15 lakhs. So our density is approximately 10,000 people per square kilometer. You just imagine 10,000 people sitting in a point or area of 1 square kilometer and asking for water, pure air, and they will generate so much of solid waste and so much of wastewater. What the nature will do? What is the carrying capacity of nature? Just imagine. I am talking about the city with only 1.5 million. Chennai is almost 10 million. So the ecological footprint that talks about the human demand on nature. If you are demanding more, how the nature can give you. Then I would like to talk about urban water. There are so many aspects of urban. I'll touch upon water, wastewater, and solid waste very briefly. Urban water. Let us see the supply and demand. Every urban place, they are needing the water from the nearby dams or reservoirs, and they are supplemented with the groundwater. And here there are two things are coming. One is on water quality and another one is on water quantity. In the context of climate change, let us see what is going to happen in one of the most important water resources, that is rainfall. So I am just presenting the rainfall pattern of our city in the recent 10 years, how it is changing resources management and development. Dear friends, in the recent days, it is very important that every one of you are working on civil engineering, on especially on environmental engineering, should have some interest on rainfall. What is a point rainfall? What is the hourly rainfall? What is the day rainfall? What is a monthly rainfall? Then what is annual rainfall? What is normal annual rainfall? These are all very, very important. So for example, I am putting the slide for Madurai city. So almost our rainfall is 875 millimeter. And the question is, this 875 is Some year it goes down to 600, 500, sometimes it goes to 1,200, 1,400 mm. It is highly dynamic. But the demand of water is static. Every year, every day, every hour you need water, whether the rainfall is there or not. So the question is, how best you can really conserve the rainwater and store the rainwater for your city's requirement. The changing climate scenario is making a big change in the rainfall patterns. ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க
சார். சார்
வாய்ஸ் நல்லா இல்ல.
சந்திரன் சார்.
எஸ்.
குட் ஈவினிங் சார். நான் இன்ஜினியர் சொக்கநாதன், திருநெல்வேலி.
சார் வணக்கம், சொல்லுங்க.
வணக்கம் சார். சார் நீங்க உங்க சைடு ரெண்டு மைக் வச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எக்கோ வைப்ரேட் ஆகுது.
ரெண்டு இது இருக்கு
உங்க சைடு எக்கோ
மேபி.
ஆடியோ டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ். ரெண்டு ஆடியோ டிவைஸ் வச்சிருக்கீங்க சார் நீங்க உங்க சைடு. சார் நேம் காமிக்குது ரெண்டுமே.
ஆமா ஆமா. தேங்க் யூ. அப்பவே திங்க் பண்ணேன் அதுதான் இருக்குமோன்னு.
அப்புறம் சார் பேசும்போது பிரின்சிபால் மேம், அவங்க ஹோஸ்ட் மேம் எல்லாருமே மியூட் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த ஃபேன் சவுண்ட் கூட கேட்காது, கொஞ்சம் கிளியரா இருக்கும். வேற எதுவும் கிளாரிஃபிகேஷன் கேட்டா மட்டும் மைக் ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு சொன்னீங்கன்னா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் செஷன் நல்லா இருக்கும். செஷன் நல்லா இருக்கும்.
ஓகே.
தேங்க் யூ மேம். கிளீனா இருக்கு சார்.
நான் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். I'm using my computer.
ஒன்னு சிஸ்கோ லோகோவோட வருது, ஒன்னு லேப்டாப்ல இருந்து லாகின் பண்ணி.
இல்ல ஒரே நிமிஷம். எஸ், நான் உங்களுக்கு திருப்பி லாகின் பண்ணவா?
ஸ்லைடு இதாயிருச்சு சந்திரன், நீங்க மறுபடியும் லாகின்ல வாங்க.
சார் ஒன்னு லெஃப்ட் ஆயிருச்சு சார். இப்ப கரெக்டா இருக்கு. இப்ப வாங்க, கரெக்டா இருக்கு சார். சாரி.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் அப்படியே பாருங்க. நல்லா
ஸ்லைடு ஸ்லைடு
ஒரே நிமிஷம். இப்ப ஷேர் பண்றேன். இப்ப கரெக்டா இருக்கான்னு பாருங்க. இப்ப வருதாமா மாதிரி?
எஸ் எஸ் வருது 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 வருதுப்பா.
இப்ப எப்படி இருக்கு? Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's my blender. I did. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Chokanathan sir. Thank you. So now I'm standing in the middle. You look at my point is my important point is in urban there are two problems. One is on high demand of water due to the population. Number two, we have completely covering the urban region with the payments. Number two. Number three, your rainfall having a small space for infiltration. Number four, the most important thing is the rainfall pattern is changing. So now we have to gear up. I don't want to talk much about the past, what we have to do it in the future. That is very, 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 very important. For example, now we are, as Mr. Engineer Chokanathan came from Tirunelveli, we did some work for the reuse of wastewater. The perennial river of the state, it is running there. What is happening to the Tamarabarni river? How much pollution it is having due to the urbanization? How it can be managed? These are all the important. Is it the audio fine now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The next slide is on about the rainfall. I will go very quickly. So the point I would like to tell is we are getting rainfall and the rainfalls are coming from breaking the days, breaking the events of 127 years. It is the Monday rain is highest August in 127 years. 128.7 mm in a single day. Imagine. October rain in Hyderabad is 100 odd. This is about the Tirunelveli and Tuticorin rain. You look at the date. The date of the rainfall is March 14. How much rainfall we used to receive in March? Very, very, very meager rainfall. But we have received 200 mm of rain in March. Just I am putting that 190 mm in Papanasam. So what are the strategies for our water? What is the strategy? Now after this water, I am just putting the strategy of what this Singapore is doing. Whatever the countries around the world, especially the nations. So we have to learn from the past. Dear friends who are attending, the greatest intellectual are our ancestors. So learn from the past. That is very, very important. Number two is time to act. We are too late. So what action plan that we are going to introduce, how it is going to help everyone or the society. The society is not of faithfulness. My kind request to every academician that covers the teachers, faculty members as well as students, we have to go and work in the field. I'm going to give a beautiful example of how Madurai Vaiga River water is taken to the Tappakulam tank. It was a dream for more than 40 years, but that was happened, that was made it into true. Even now, we got a very small amount of water, 1,000 cusecs of water for the past 3 days for the river wetting, Vaiga River wetting. Just now I spoke to the engineer, they are taking the water to the Tappakulam tank after construction of a check dam near Victor Bridge. I will show the photographs also. So why I am telling this now is we have to act. Let us stop talking and we will start acting. And the most important is stop the degradation. And we'll let us start for the revival. Who has to start the revival? Blaming the government or blaming any individual is not to help us. So how we have to do it? That is very, very important. There are beautiful strategies around the world. I will share certain strategies like social capital credits. Such a beautiful strategy. Now I am going to the next. How to get the best out of rainfall? What I am putting here is the picture of Madurai city. You look at how many blue patches are there. How many blue patches are there? All these are tanks, beautiful tanks. Now you go back and ask why this many tanks were created. These are all not natural. These are all man-made. All these tanks were excavated. Let us go and see some of the historical books. I can quote 3 tanks near Ramanathapuram, the place where the Mohamed Sathak Engineering College is there. Number 1 is Ramanathapuram big tank. The greatest peculiar character of this tank is the Vaigai River ends up in this tank. That's very important. None of the place the river will go and end up in a tank. Number 2 is Chakrakotai tank. Such a big one. Number 3 is R.S. Mangalam tank. All these tanks were created by our kings only to conserve the water. They created the infrastructure. Can we really save this infrastructure? That is a question. 1 minute. We are getting a very good wind here and leading to a rain. 1 minute. Yes. I am back at here. Madurai is looking for some rain now. So, if you look at the picture, all these are tanks. Like Madurai, every place we have lost the tanks. Now I am talking about Madurai. Within another 10 slides, I am going to talk about the Singapore. You look at the strategy. Now we are killing the tanks, or we have already lost the tanks, but the same tanks are acting as something like a god for the people of Singapore. The administration is creating beautiful reservoirs, and they are keeping the reservoirs as the most important component. They are having a strategy of 4-way. One is to keep the water in reservoir. So with this, I am going to the next slide. So this is about Madurai city. Whatever red patches that you are seeing, all the tanks that has already gone. How we can save the remaining tanks is the greatest to talk now. Now I am showing the status of some of the places. Sorry, extremely sorry that I am showing much about Madurai. The problem is, as I am from Madurai, I can tell more about Madurai. But these scenes or whatever you are seeing at here is available everywhere. Because I have visited Chennai, I lived there for 5 years. I know what is in Kuvam and Adayar. I am keep on moving with Trichy. Thanks to River Kaveri, some flow is there. Otherwise, Kaveri also like that. But I am very pathetic with respect to all the channels. So what I am showing is a stormwater drain. This channel was developed, excavated with a lot of dreams of connecting so many tanks. But all these places are using today as dustbins. That's the problem. I'll just quickly go through 5 to 10 slides. These are all only pictures. You just see. So this is a channel. You can see a person is standing inside. The channel, due to the waste, you can see a lot of greeneries. Fodder grass. Wherever you are sending the sewage. Sewage is highly. It is with a lot of nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. So the greens are coming. So what we are telling now is, when the nutrients are available, why don't you take the sewage for growing the grass and give the grass for the fodder grass to the cow or buffalo? You will get milk. Dear sirs, the intended purpose of water. This word is very important in terms of water. Intended purpose, or a quality of water is required for a particular purpose. You want to drink, the quality is very high because there should not have any pathogens, because waterborne diseases are dominating the world. Then you are going for a bath. What is the quality you want? Then you are going for toilet. What is the quality you want? You are using the water that is having chlorinated water for the toilets. I'm very frank, in every bathroom of my house, I'm having a tub. Everybody take a bath on the tub, small tub. And that water, the water that is used for taking bath is the water for the flushing of the toilets. Very simple. By which my family, every day, my family saves 80 liters of fresh water that are supposed to be flushed in the toilet. Every one of you just do it. Very simple. And whenever I'm washing a cloth, then immediately the water will be taken for the garden. Simple. Recently, I went to one of my family friend's house. They are simply telling whatever water that is coming out from the AC in the whole night, next morning they are taking one bucket and pouring into the small plant. The plant is using that water. That's all. And even one of the school in Madurai, Mahatma School, what they are telling, at the end of the day, all the children are going out by 4:30. They are having a big tub. So they are pouring all the water, remaining water, in their bottles, because people, the children used to take the water only using the mouth. Then there will be a lot of saliva. So that water is little contaminated. So what the school is telling, you just flush, make a movement of the bottle and just pour it on the tub. That water is taken for the garden. Sir, the most important thing of today's world is circular economy and economy. You note down these two words and type it in the web. Spend 1 hour on the circular economy and green economy. That is my kind request to everyone. This green economy and circular economy is most important for urban. I am talking about reuse, but the circular economy is talking about repair. Anything you are having, when it is failed, you go and repair and make it functional again. But today our culture is something like that. All our urban population are generating tons and tons of waste, solid waste. 450 metric tons of solid waste Madurai is generating. Where is that disposed? It's a very big and pathetic thing. Thus, I'm going through the next one. You see some of the drains are here. Look at here. All the water bodies, channels, tanks, rivers, puranis are converted into dustbins. Who is the reason for it? Anybody came from other countries or other states coming in the nights and unloading the waste into these water bodies? No. We are making it as very systematically. We are putting our waste into the water bodies. Morning, I had a bath in the Vaigai River. You won't believe it. As some water is coming in the Vaigai near Cholavandan, morning we had a bath. But if you look at some of the pictures of the river, people are simply throwing the solid waste into the river very casually. Very casually. I can share some of the photographs. That's not available now. So this is a place, this is the status of the place. This is a beautiful picture. This is our dream drain. There is a school called Jeevana School in Madurai. This Kirumal Nadi, the Kirudumalai, it is a very historical river. This river Kirudumal is having a lot of religious sentiments. All our rivers are having religious sentiments. That's good. But we are having all the sentiments and putting all the waste only into the rivers. I find morning there is a ghee, nei or packing. The purpose is they came with that ghee and plastic waste and did some darpa or something in the river and put everything into the river and go. The river is at the receiving end now. That's a problem. So these people you are seeing, a person is clean. They are having, the school is in Ponmeni in Madurai. A stretch of 200 meters is clean, beautifully maintained by the school. That's all. Why I'm telling this to you, my dear participants, where we are going to take the responsibility to keep our natural or whatever water is the nearby when this culture is going to come. My dear friends, I am not going to talk about any great modeling. ModFlow is there. That is Hydrologic Institute is having a big software called Mike Urban, Mike 11. I'm having so many, some 3-4 PhD scholars are working on it. But everything is very good. But the need of the hour is not that. If need of the hour is not that, how everyone can be part of the restoration process. That is the need of the hour. Can be part of it. That's very important. Quickly going through the Singapore model. Look at the population is only 4.6 million. Madurai population is 1.5 million. It is only 3 times less than Chennai population. The most important is area is 710 square kilometer. You will not believe it. Madurai city's local planning area that is decided by the town and country planning is 726 square kilometer. But the Singapore entire country is only 710 square kilometer. You look at the area then. Even the Chennai, Greater Chennai will be more than 1,000 square kilometer. I don't know exactly. Some of you may be knowing that. So their lifestyle is something that they are importing 52% of water from the Malaysia. That is their status of life. They are having 2 agreements. One finished on 2011, another is on 2061. Now before 2061, they want to become self-sufficient. To become self-sufficient, what they are doing, just they are making every drop of water that is available. You can ask a simple question. Singapore is something like an island. They are the largest, one of the largest top 10 economy of the world. So can they take the desalination? Very good option, good, but they are not going for as a first priority. Then what is there? They are having 4 national taps. One is from water from local catchments. What is local catchment? The rainfall that is there, 2,000 rainfall is falling. They are just taking as one of the important source. Then you come back and think on your own. Tirunelveli receives almost 800 mm of rainfall. Madurai receives 850. Chennai receives minimum of rainfall. What is the area? How big land is Tamil Nadu? How big land is this? Can we take the local catchment and using the rainfall for our purpose? Number 1. Number 2 is imported water. They are taking from Malaysia. Number 3 is reclaimed water. This is a message for you. New water. This new water is nothing but treated wastewater. The wastewater that is generated from the city is completely recycled to the level of drinking. To the level of drinking, you go and purchase a bottled water in Singapore, 5% of the water is a treated wastewater. You just imagine. So we cannot go for that kind of treatment because, as you know, our financial status, we are not very poor, but our priority to the water is little poor, and the priority to the wastewater is very poor, and solid waste is very, very poor. That is where the problem lies. So the 4th one, they are having the desalinated water. Time is running out already. It is 4. I will go through it very quickly. So the reclaimed water is nothing but the high graded recycled water produced through advanced membrane technologies. Now I am coming back to the purpose. Then they are taking 5% for drinking, right? 5% for drinking. The remaining 95, they are taking it something for the industries, something for greening of the cities, something is for the recharge of the groundwater. Okay, so this strategy is very simple. You are seeing the new water plant of Singapore. When wastewater becomes a new water, they are making it a very important strategy. Here, this slide is very important slide for you. They are having 2 future challenges. Okay. One is the greatest challenge with respect to energy. The next one is, I have made it as a red because second one is consumer behavior with respect to water. This is very how you are going to change the consumer behavior. We think water is a civil engineering domain or an environmental engineering domain or an environmental science domain. If you think like that, it's a failure. It is about sociology, psychology, ecology. It is a multidisciplinary. How we are going to reach everyone. A woman who is in the kitchen should be taught about the water, the way she has to use the water. A woman or men in the kitchen consumes almost 100 liters of water every day for the utensils cleaning or whatever it may be. You are just washing the rice. What is the problem in that water? Why you are just to throw that water into the drainage? You take that water and pour it to a plant. Simple. You are using a milk vessel. The milk vessel is used for one day. So now you have to clean it. So you need some water. நம்ம தமிழ் என்ன சொல்லுவோம், அதை ஊறுறதுக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு 2 hours ஊறும். After that, the water is enriched with a lot of microbes, some nutrients. Why you are throwing away that water? You just go to a neem tree that is nearby. That's all. Sir, nature is capable to completely take care of any waste if it is natural waste. That is very important. That is very important. If it is a natural waste, it is not add up of any artificial or heavy metals or plastics. It can really manage. You just give it back to the soil. He will take care. The soil will filter that water and send it back to the subsurface. That will become a soil moisture. Soil moisture will be taken by a plant. Plant will give you beautiful carbon sink. It is going to help. If you look at the big cities, Stockholm, please note down Sweden, Stockholm. Stockholm is an eco city. We have been talking about 3 cities. One is eco city, another one is compact city, another one is smart city. So if you look at the eco city, almost 50 to 60% of the land space is with greens. Where is the water for it? You just see, you are traveling in a 4-lane highway line. There is a median. You see completely it is dry, or somebody is coming and standing with the tractor or a lorry and pour the water. My question is, every city is having a treatment plan. Every city, at least every place is having a wastewater reuse. Why don't you reuse the wastewater for the median? How much you want? One investment. We did a project really. Can we use the Tirunelveli treated wastewater from Ramayanpatti for the median and the 4-lane? One-time investment. Your road will be completely green. So this is a very important point in this consumer behavior. There's a problem with me that some of the slides I will spend more time. Yeah, sorry, it's not moving now. Yeah. So now I am coming to the case study of Madurai Vaigai River. This is the point where the Kallalagar, the famous Sitrai festival, he used to get down. You are seeing a bridge. The bridge is called as Albert Victor Bridge, crossed 125 years. It's a heritage monument. And this place is Vaigai River. We are having so much of sand, and we have taken so much of channels, off-taking channels to feed the tanks. And one tank is Theppakulam. It is a very big by the Mannar Thirumalai Nayakar. We are having a festival also. So now in the last year, the Public Works Department has constructed a check dam. You are seeing the check dam. It's a new check dam. What is the purpose of the check dam? It raises the level of the water almost 3 feet, 2.5 feet or 3 feet. Now they are having a shutter nearby. You are seeing a off-taking canal. This canal is taking water. Are you able to see? This water is taken by the canal. This canal is taking water to the Theppakulam. Lesson at here is, without the construction of the check dam, the water used to go by this canal some 40 years before, due to the sand mining, urban sand mining, and we are not able to send the water from the river to the channel by gravity in the past 40 years. Now, after the construction of the check dam is happening, so it's looks very nice. But the problem is, when the water is over, the entire channel is filled up with the garbage. There is a problem. People will keep all the garbage. What you are seeing is an engineer. Engineer is Engineer Sandhanam. I would like to thank the Madurai Corporation Commissioner Visagan sir for best effort, along with the engineer Rajendra sir and the chief engineer, city engineer, Engineer Arasu sir, and this our team of engineers like this. They work day and night, and they are able to connect. They created some of the infrastructure, and finally they are able to take this water to the program tank. You are seeing the photographs now. I'm just changing it. Somehow it is not moving immediately. So the case at here is, even though you are creating infrastructure in the urban, the most important thing is how to maintain that infrastructure. That is very, very key. Sorry, 1 minute. Something is happening here. Some get hanged out. Sorry, 1 minute, 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. Yes, 1 minute. It's coming back again. Muttumari, is it coming back? Vandircha? Sharing la? Is it there? Is it there? Paranga? Yes, sir. Somebody put yes, sir. Is it okay? Yeah, fine. So almost, I think you are reached it. So now you are seeing the water in the Tepakulam. We got a Professor Geeta Mehta. She is from Columbia University. We did a project on urban ecological on river with respect to river. I took her to the Vaigai River. At the center, she was standing and asking, Chandran, what is the area of the river? I told within the city, the length is 7 kilometers, the width is 3 to 400 meters. Then she simply put 7 into 0.3, 2.1 kilometer. You look at the value of 2.1 square kilometer in the heart of the city. You ask any valuer to find a valuation for this space in the heart of the city. Are we using this as a resource? The simplest question she was asking. Every tank or a channel or a river, when crossing the urban region, you just look at the value and how best you can use that particular point as for the urban city. That's very important. You are seeing some of the, I will. So what is sustainable development? Meeting the needs of the present without compromising the future generations to meet their own needs. That's all. Meeting the needs of the present. Okay, I need good. Meeting the needs of the present without compromising the future generation their own needs. What we are leaving to generations. That's why the word sustainable development is very, very important. The ancestors created, but we are not able to maintain. What you are seeing is the scenery of Madurai. The Vandiur channel is empty wastewater through the Vandiur channel. I am just taken this photograph very near to a bridge. You can see I am standing on the bridge, taken the photograph. How this wastewater is entering into the river. But the same wastewater is handled by the British people when they are in Madurai in 1924. I will share that little later. The next one is the French drainage system in Avaniyapuram. So now I have completed the water. I will move to the water. I will take to complete the session. The question are two. With respect to wastewater, don't we have enough money for effective wastewater management? No, we are having money, no problem. We are having at least wastewater treatment plants in almost some of the cities. But the problem is we are not able to take the wastewater to the treatment plant. Don't we have technology for effective wastewater management? You are having technology to send so many technology to create metro trains. You are having technology to construct all kind of modern infrastructures in the country. You are able to construct stadiums or bridges or tunnels for treatment. No. As I am the secretary of the International Water Association India chapter, recently we have submitted a paper to the conference on the World Water Development Conference in Copenhagen. The title is it technology or attitude? Please, is it technology or attitude is the reason for wastewater management? This is the title of the paper. I would like to present this paper because technology is not. You look at the problem. I am giving 3 statistics. It is by the government of India. In 2015, per day we are generating 61,754 million liters of wastewater, and we are having the sewage treatment capacity for only 22,000 or 23,000, and almost 62% of the urban sewage is going to the river. That's why Yamuna, Ganga, Saraswati, or Kumu, Adayar, Vaigai, Tamrabarni, all polluted with urban sewage. We are talking, I am giving this presentation on a title called Urban Environmental Management. So in urban, you want so much of water, you are ready to spend any crore of money to bring water, but you don't want to spend money or give importance to treat the wastewater. The most pathetic thing is the time taken for the water to become a wastewater is a matter of 5 minutes. You just put 1 cup of water on your body, then it is a wastewater. That you put 1 flush in your toilet, 20 liters will come out as a wastewater. So the time for this water to become wastewater is fraction of seconds or matter of minutes. But the problem is we never see both as an integrated one. That's why we are putting so much effort on the concept of integrated water resources management, especially integrated water resources management. So the approach should be like this. My dear participants, respected participants, we know 3R: reduce, reuse, recycle. No, the thing is new. Respect. Number 1 is respect. Number 2 is reduce the consumption. Number 3 is try to recover. We are not able to recover. Everything is running on the streets. All the wastewater and solid waste. Number 4 is reuse. Number 5 is recycle. This is very important, something basic. Best way to dispose of town sewage is to apply it continuously to the land. You just put the sewage into the land, and it is by such application that the pollution or rivers can be avoided. This is very, very important. If you want to preserve a water body, you please don't allow the wastewater to flow into it. The simplest way is don't allow the wastewater to flow into it. So I am moving to the solid waste. The best case study is on Sweden. In Sweden, they are having a waste treatment and power generation through the solid waste. Just see, 99% of the household waste is recycled. Whatever solid waste they generated is used for it, and they need some more solid waste, so they imported from the Norway, UK and Ireland. Can we do something? I would like to recall my professor, Dr. Vasudevan. He is the person behind the plastic roads, Padma Shri Vasudevan. Even though plastic can be used for the roads, but the amount of plastic that we are generated is huge. So plastic road alone is not feasible. We have to go for the next. The best way is whatever calorific value that is available in the paper and all the burning materials, convert it into energy. This is the best way. Solid waste into energy and money. Now I am coming to the last 5-6 slides. Let us try to work on more entrepreneurs. I find a lot of engineers want to take up a profession in taking a residential building, then commercial building. There are so many components. The only way to solve the problem is entrepreneurs in management. Go back and look at what is happening in the water. In spite of it is supplied by the corporations, there are so many bottled water treatment plants are only taking care of your thirst. There are two big companies, both Coke that gives Kinley and Aqua, and Pepsi and Aquafina. You look at the income that they are earning on selling of the water. Then distillery and so many other things are there. So entrepreneurs have to come in, waste management, private participation, reuse and recycle. Concept of social capital credits. You please type social capital credits. I don't have much time to discuss everything. I can tell you some of the most important tools, because it is not to blame somebody that is not going to help. How to really you can or we can be part of the solution. That is very important. Blaming is simply political agenda. No, that is not required for any engineering or anyone, any academic people, any knowledgeable. Please come out of simply showing your hands to the other. No, what you do. Can we think of urban water user associations? And can we create a trustees like concept with corporate social responsibility? There are temples beautifully maintained by trustees. Anyone take a tank and call him as a trustee. What is missing is ownership. Tamil anadaigal. English orphans. The biggest orphans in any place is water bodies. And it is very important is public-private partnership. There is a beautiful model with Sirutuli in Coimbatore. They converted almost, I would like to really recall and care. And we have to put the best respect to Madam Vanitha Mohan, and along with the team, with the industrial support, She spearheaded the restoration of the tanks in Kovai. You go back and stand in the hill like Mardamalai in the month of September, October and look at, you can see almost all the tanks are beautifully filled. The most important fact is the annual rainfall is only 650 to 700 mm in Coimbatore. In spite of that, they are doing wonders. So as an individual, you think for roof water harvesting in your house, reuse at all. As I said before, use the water for any purpose. You just ask this quality is required or not. If I don't know how many participants are passing, if every one of you are doing asking this question, this is for this, shall I use the good quality water for this purpose? You have to ask. Giving back to society and earth is must. We want to take everything from the earth, we have to give it back. What you are seeing is a machine. This transplanting machine. Anywhere you go for tree transplantation, what is the expectations? There are plenty of opportunities. The domain urban environmental management is having a lot of problems. I am the associate dean for entrepreneurship. In entrepreneurship, we always learn an ordinary man will see a problem, but an entrepreneur will see a problem as a great opportunity. You look at the Red Bus, you look at the Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, all startups are coming, see a problem into an opportunity. Now they are all crores. So knowledge, skill and attitude, these three are very important. I don't know how many students are here. Knowledge alone, sitting in the classroom and getting the knowledge alone is not going to help. Go to the field and develop skills. More than that, attitude is very important. So our attitude is to earn money for our family and take whatever natural resources for our convenience. No, we have to transform. Smart skills are very important. Have open mind. The last two slides, when Coke, Apple and cell phones like Jaguar are reaching a country immediately from the developed nations, why water conservation and waste management, wastewater concepts are still far away from us? I don't know. The next something is coming from Microsoft, it is in your table. What we are using the app WebEx or Zoom or Google Meeting, everything is coming to you. But why the best practice of wastewater and water management is not coming to our places? The question is I'm putting it for you. So I'd like to thank my family members for giving all the support, and my Dr. Karmegam, his native place is very near Ramanathapuram. He used to tell, I crossed the Ramanathapuram period tank and went to Ramanathapuram to study. I know the value of water since I am from Ramanathapuram. It is a drought-hit region. He taught me everything. He is the former director of Center for Water Resources, Anna University. I would like to thank my chairman and correspondent, my principal, Dr. V. Abhay Kumar, my dean, all my PG and UG students and research support every I'm doing. I would like to recall my principal of the Engineering College, Dr. Ibrahim. Almost 25 years studied there. He used to teach me how to help poor, how to live with very less facilities, how optimize your resources to get the best out. Really, all my classmates are around the world. I'd like to thank my teacher, the most favorite teacher of our days, Dr. Meenal. All my undergraduate teachers, I can take Dr. Nirregula, Dr. Agason, Dr. Vanjanathan. There are so many teachers, they taught me everything. I would like to recall my mentor, Dr. S. Mohan, who is the chairman of International Water Association India chapter and the professor in Civil Engineering IIT Chennai, and my mentor closely with the Confederation of Indian Industry CII. I would like to recall Dr. S. Raj Mohan and Engineer Rajendra and Sandam, who are the engineers working on the connecting of the Vaiga River water to the Jappakulam. They really inspired me a lot, and all my well-wishers and friends. I would like to thank you without strategy, execution is aimless. Without execution, strategy is useless. You read a number of times. Without strategy, execution is aimless. What is the strategy? Very important. Dear friends, every country is having a strategy for 2075. Countries like China, Israel, Singapore, European countries are having strategy for 2075 population. And execution strategy is useless. Very, very important. The last slide is John F. Kennedy told anyone who can solve the problem of water will be worthy of 2 Nobel Prizes. One is for peace and another one is for science. My dear participants, every 3 seconds one children is dying because of very poor quality water in the world. This is the simplest statistics. Every 3 seconds one child is dying. Can you give a solution for the child? Can you really work for that? That is the need of the hour. Thank you very much. You can be connect to me at the waterthelifeline@gmail.com. My personal thanks to the present day teachers of the Civil Department of Mohamed Sathak Engineering College for putting this effort to connect me through this webinar to various people. Really, it's an overwhelming response I heard. I would like to thank everyone to spend this time between 3 to 4:30 is a time for sleep. That too at the COVID-19 for the past 2 months. This is a golden hour for everyone, the person in the house. So you are all with me in this time. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Muttumali, are you there? Okay, amma keticha. Okay, is it okay? Questions? Right. 1 or 2 மட்டும் கொடுங்க. எனக்கு ரொம்ப தொண்டை வலிக்குது. Otherwise, you just get the questions. I will answer few, and we can share the questions through the mails also. No problem. Ask them to tell. Yeah, come on. Type பண்ணுங்க. சொல்லுங்க. இப்ப சொல்லுங்க. Yes.
Hello. May I speak to Dr. Chandran, sir? Sir, may I raise the question, sir?
Hello.
Oh, it is audible?
Ma'am, I am Sokanathan speaking. Chandran sir லைன்ல இல்ல இருக்கிற மாதிரி தெரியல.
சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க இருக்கேன் சொல்லுங்க.
இருக்கீங்களா சார்? ஓகே சார். why tutorial கேட்கலாமா? ஹலோ ஹலோ ஹலோ
இருக்கேன்.
Sir, Tuticorin, why the rainfall is too higher, sir?
It is because of cyclone.
So why is that a rapid change at which year it has occurred? Why the rainfall is suddenly higher? What are the causes?
That's what the people in working on the climatology are telling, that it is because of the climate change our rainfall pattern is changing.
No, sir.
I kindly request. I'm not a climate scientist, but I can refer you. You look at the websites of Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, IITM Pune.
Okay, fine.
Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, IITM Pune, they are giving lot of statistics about the rainfall pattern.
Okay.
And also you can listen to some of the good work done by the IIT Mumbai. Okay. So it is a global phenomenon by which all these things are happening. That's what they are telling. That's what I'm able to understand from that. Please, come on.
Okay, sir. In the river channels, we are visualizing the wastages, isn't it? Solid dumping, plastic dumping, the sediments which are getting eroded in the channel. So how we can dissolve those sediments? So we have more sediment control study as well, isn't it, in river channels? Despite solid waste management contest, we can speak in this contest also. So the suspended sediments are there and dissolved sediments are there in the river, isn't it? In that contest, what is your deliverable?
Sorry. What is the end of the question?
Sir, we have in the rivers called dissolved sediments, suspended sediments, isn't it, sir?
Good.
Okay, we can take this plastic waste as suspended sediments, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how we can now we have technology to remove the plastic, isn't it? So they are making waste to energy concept is booming nowadays. So we can take waste or like through robotic you can collect those plastics and we can turn it into energy, isn't it? That is one of the good solutions.
Yeah, they are talking as it's a name called mining. So this mining, like all the dump sites, they are mining it and we keep bringing out the solid waste, especially the non-decomposable like plastics and everything, and they are putting into the landfill. But the problem is, you don't have in our priority. The first one is water supply.
Okay.
Number 2 is giving good roads.
Okay.
When the priority comes, your wastewater and solid waste will be 6th and 7th or 10th.
Okay.
So the money that any corporation or municipality don't have money, you cannot increase the tax. That's why I'm telling you,
Okay.
this every environmental problem is having a direct link with the finance, economy. Every one of you, please please spend some time on environmental economics.
So
This
it
is
is
very
better.
important.
So it is better to have tree planting. So you are telling one solution, isn't it? Tree planting. It will help us to solve all
Good,
these problems.
good, surely. But you go for tree transplantation. Don't go for tree planting.
Okay.
It will take another 30 years, 20 years to bring it down to the height you want. Before that, people will throw it away. All the animals will eat. Now the latest strategy is tree transplantation. Thank you. Next.
At which suitable like conditions you will go for tree transplantation, sir? Which are the sites?
Good. Really, but the cost of the machine is 4 crore. Bhopal municipality purchased it. Like that, in Tamil Nadu, at least 10 tree transplantation machine is required. Any company, any boss or here, you can go for the corporate social responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for clearing my doubts.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, come on.
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I am hearing. Please tell me.
Hello. Yeah.
Muttumari, you can type my email ID. What are the lifeline at gmail.com to them? Please, come on, sir. Clarity. Sorry. Please type my email ID there. What are the lifeline at gmail.com or schandran at tc.edu for them.
Hello, sir. Sir, hello.
Yes, come on.
Sir, from Madurai. Hello.
Yes, sir. It's audible. Come on.
Sir, நான் வெங்கட்ராமன் பேசுறேன் மதுரையில இருந்து. வெரி எக்ஸலன்ட் செஷன் சார். நிறைய தடவை உங்களோட செஷன் நாங்க கேட்டிருந்தாலும் இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப திருப்பி கேட்கணுங்கிற ஒரு உத்வேகத்தை உண்டு பண்ணுச்சு.
நன்றி.
எங்க அசோசியேஷனுக்கு நீங்க வந்து பண்ணி கொடுத்தீங்க. அப்போ பேசும்போது நீங்க சொன்னீங்க கல்யாண மண்டபத்துல இருந்து கிடைக்கக்கூடிய அவ்வளவு வாழை இலையை பார்த்துட்டு நான் அவ்வளவு பார்த்துட்டீங்க. அவ்வளவு ஆர்கானிக் விஷயம். அந்த அவ்வளவு நான் பார்த்து கொண்டு போய் பண்ணணுங்கிறத எங்களுக்கு சொன்னீங்க. அதெல்லாம் எங்களுக்கு இம்ப்ரெஸ் ஆயிட்டா. இப்ப நான் ஒரு ஆர்டிகல் கொடுத்துருந்தேன். இயற்கை கற்றுக் கொடுக்கும் பாரம்பரிய பாடம் சொல்லி ஒண்ணு தினமலர்ல கொடுத்திருந்தேன்.
Please, sir.
Sir, if you can take the same question in English also, please. Sir, if you can.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sir,
only question that.
Yeah, please.
நம்ம வந்து ஃபில்ட்ரேஷனுக்காக சார்கோல் பண்ண சொல்றாங்க. இந்த சார்கோல் எங்க நம்ம அவைலபிள் எங்க கிடைக்குதுங்கிறதே என்னோட क्वेश्चन சார். ஃபில்ட்ரேஷனுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடிய சார்கோல் எங்க நம்ம ஆர்டினரியா கிடைக்கக்கூடியது யூஸ் பண்ணலாமா?
Yeah, as usual charcoal that is available can be used for that purpose. But if you want more details, I can connect you some of the people on specialized on water treatment technology. You know my email ID or phone number. Please come down. Okay, I can really connect to you. The question, I think somebody from talking about, we are talking in Tamil. My dear friend, it is very simple. In one of the meeting I told, there are so many banana leaves that is generating from Kalyana Mandapams or marriage halls. They are all purely organic. So I told in a meeting, now this team of Madurai Association, Civil Engineering Association, this gentleman, Venkatraman, they are trying it and they got succeeded and they are developing organic manure out of it. Probably every one of us in your place, you can try that. That's what the question and answer. Thank you. Next. Muttumari.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Okay, Muttumari. There are a lot of thunderstorm here. Nalla mala peyudu. It's a good rain here. I don't know. When we talk about urban environmental management, it's God's grace. Madurai Meenakchi's grace. We are getting rainfall today. So for any help or any queries, I'm also learning. I can connect to the right people. You can mail me to waterthelifeline@gmail.com or schandran@tc.edu. Together, we can work and do some change. That's our only request. Thank you very much, Muthamari. If anything you can tell me, I'm okay, fine.
So finally, you can say that if you plant the tree, you can say that to save the tree. Whatever the trees are there, you should have to bring the trees. If you save the trees, we can have a good environment. That's what I want to tell you. What about my opinion, sir?
Yeah. Sir, it's great, sir. It's no doubt. Cutting a tree is cutting a man. Okay. And also, one of the Tamil literature say, putting a waste into the water body is killing a cow that gives milk. Try to understand. You see the word. Putting a waste in the water body is equal to killing a cow that gives milk to feed a kid. Okay, that much putting a waste into water body is such a big sin. I don't want to tell on any religious sentiment, but this is having a tree or keeping the water bodies clean. It is the only way to live a good life. There is so much of learning from COVID-19 also. We can have a lot of discussion on it. Anyway, thank you. Your point is very, very well point. Come on, Muthamari.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, ma. Thank you. Thank you.